Welcome back to Wrench Racers. We're in here in the shop today. Going to be doing a couple paint prep things, doing a little bit of test fits down here at Dad's place. He's over here hard at work. Let's get a little interview here real quick. What you working on, Dad?
I'm working on a saw blade, hand painting a house and a farm for a person on a saw blade here. So hopefully get this done here in a few minutes.
Yeah, so guy wants this for a Christmas present. Is that what you were saying earlier?
Yep. He's giving this to his wife. Apparently this house and this farm is where his wife grew up at, so I'm trying to make it look like home sweet home.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Thank you.
Yeah. Looking good so far, Dad.
Thanks.
Over here I got my AC brackets for my for the Cutlass for the LS motor from ICT Billet. These are a really nice finish and everything, but I want to paint them just to make it look a little bit different than how they come. You know, just have my little flair on it. Got my spindles outside. I just blasted those. We're going to paint those today too. So stay tuned for more. So a little update on the Blazer spindles. I've been sandblasting on them. They need a little bit more attention. I'm not done quite yet, but I've got them most of the way sandblasted. I will be spraying them with some color today. I'm just going to go with some semi-gloss black, but these things are turning out pretty nicely. I ended up, I'll flip this over here. I ended up taking a Dremel tool and grinding the casting lines out of these, so it's got this real nice smooth finish where it did have the line that ran all the way down. And I neglected to do it on the bottom just because it'll never be seen, but you can definitely see the difference in what it looks like with the casting line and also without the casting line. I think it's a huge improvement. Something little that no one will ever see, but it makes me happy. Check it out, all primed and pretty. Almost ready to slap some color on there. Oh yeah. Now I talked to the ICT guys at a trade show and they told me they offer Cerakote options on their stuff. I had no idea. That would have been super cool to know before I ordered it, but that's fine. We're going to paint it. It's going to look good. What you working on, Dad?
Putting heat coil in my rear differential.
Oh yeah?
Differential yoke.
Got your little stripped out piece here.
This hole right here got stripped out somewhere before I ever owned this van, and now I'm drilling it out and want to retap it and put a helicoil in. So hopefully that'll work.
Yep. Well, you know what they say, that's hot rodding.
That's hot rodding. So if you see me using a rattle can, and it looks like I'm really getting with it, I'm doing that so that I can get good coverage of the paint, especially inside these areas. So you don't want a heavy coat on the first coat. You just want to get a tack coat. And this rattle can, Rust-Oleum, not sponsored, but that's really good paint.
And personally, I really like the semi-gloss black because I just think the gloss black looks too shiny I don't really want flat black stuff. And semi-gloss is a great middle ground between those two.
Yep. It sort of looks factory and sort of looks custom.
Yeah.
All we're doing is getting a tack coat on. It doesn't matter if it completely covers. There we go. Normally I'd be wearing a mask doing this, but we're talking and videoing, so kind of throwing caution into the wind here. When I used to powder coat, that was the cool part about powder coating. When I had a powder coating set up, is because of the positive negative charge, it was stuck around every corner. You didn't have to worry about getting good coverage. As long as it looked fuzzy, you were covered. For the most part, I mean, there's a technique to that as well, obviously. Some of your powder coating friends might disagree with me, but I did it for like 6 years, so. Anyway.
So you're a pro, is what you're saying.
I'm a semi-pro.
Semi-pro.
Yeah.
That reminds me of that movie.
You said that's my seat. And one lucky fan.
Yeah. All we're doing is getting a good tack coat on here. Not worried about the color saturation at this point. You do want to try to cover everything at least, but cast iron is really tricky to paint anyway and get it to cover good.
What do you think? Best looking spindles on YouTube?
Maybe.
Check it out. Got the first coat. Oh yeah, better than factory. Pretty sweet. Check it out. Now all the parts are dried up. I really like that finish on there. These turned out super nice. Oh yeah. So we're back here in the shop again. Christmas Day. It's a cool 65 degrees outside. And we got a little project we're working on over here. Dad, how about you tell the folks what we're doing?
So I bought these shrinker stretchers at Good Guys Columbus Car Show 2 years ago. I guess. It's been a while. Anyway, and so I built the stand, I put them on it. I've tried using them with the hand brake and it's terrible. So we are going to put a foot pedal on here. So we're going to cut this down, bring it down here, have a foot pedal that sits out here basically, and just every time you need to make a stroke, you do that. So that's what we're doing.
Sweet.